Thinking about moving to Ottawa? Feeling overwhelmed and unsure where to start? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 factors to consider before buying right here in Ottawa. If we haven't met, my name is Liam Swords, and I've lived in Ottawa my whole life. I've been selling homes right here since 2002. Over the last 2+ decades, I've represented over 1,000 homeowners, and I'm going to share with you exactly what these buyers did before moving to Ottawa. I get it. You've made the decision to move to Ottawa. Now what? Well, here are the 5 factors and steps in priority order that buyers are doing before making the move. Number 1, the location. So what buyers do is they look at the proximity of where their work is and the amenities. That's the first step. So where are you going to work? And then how far do you want your commute to be from work? That's the easiest place to start. You plant the flag. So if you're working, say, downtown and you want to be within, say, a 20-minute drive, then we do a string line radius around geographically that area. We can then evaluate how close potential neighborhoods would be, what the schools look like, shopping centers, healthcare facilities, and recreational areas. The second step is your budget. So have you been pre-approved? Are you selling a place? How much equity are you pulling from the next place? So ultimately speaking with a mortgage broker, bank, to identify what you're pre-approved for. You can't shop without knowing how much money you have, right? So we need to make sure the budget is aligned. To give you some context, the average home price in Ottawa is $727,000 for your average detached 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. But this varies. For example, Vanier offers more affordable options, while Rockcliffe Park is much more high-end. And quickly, if you're looking at making a decision and you really don't know where to start, I'm here to help. All of my information is below in the description. Reach out, I'll be happy to help out. The third factor to consider that I see buyers making all the time is you want to identify, are you looking for urban, suburban, or rural setting? So decide what you and your family want. What's important? Are you looking for a more country setting? Are you okay with being on septic and well? Or do you want more of a suburban feel or more urban? Like, we have it all here in Ottawa. It really comes down to what you're looking for. And at the beginning, it's kind of like drinking from a fire hose. Like, there's so many options. So my job and your job as a buyer is really to slowly start to put the blinders on, and then you can zero in specifically on that niche area and property to make sure you're making the best, most quality decision. But out of the gate, you got to figure out the location, the budget, and then urban or suburban or rural. Once that's settled, then you can really dive into the next 2 factors, which are housing type and then the amenities that the areas offer. So when you're looking at housing type, are you looking for a townhome or are you looking for a detached property? Are you looking for 3 bedrooms or are you looking for 4 bedrooms? Are you looking for finished basement or unfinished basement? Are you looking for single car garage or double car garage? So I just threw out a lot of options, but get crystal clear on what you're looking for. Start with the end in mind. Draft out specifically what that dream home looks like. Once you have your list prepared, then we can go out and start hunting for the property. The last and final is more of that kind of like kumbaya feel. What is the area that you're actually looking for from a recreation standpoint, from parks? Obviously, crime and safety are a real important factor. I'm gonna lead with that as number 1 because Ottawa is safe through. With any big city, you know, we got 1 million+ people living here. There are some areas that are maybe a little bit more rough than others, but as a whole, Ottawa is quite safe. It's not like, you know, we need to lead with that. If stay away from this area and be careful of this area. But when you start to niche down specifically, we're going to want to look at the specific neighborhood and area from a safety and crime perspective. Expanding on that, you know, what does the shopping look like? Are there a lot of the essential shops close by, you know, the Shoppers Drug Mart, the grocery store, stuff like that, that you're going to be likely going every week or 2 to pick up stuff? What does that commute look like? Do you want that, you know, a 5 to 10 minute drive? Are you okay having that being like a 20 or 25 minute drive from there? So that last part is more of like, the benefits of the particular area. It's not like a must have, like I must have 4 bedrooms because I have 3 kids and mom and dad need a place as well. So we need 4 bedrooms instead of 3 bedrooms. But it's more of that, like as you niche down to the specific area, what does that community have to offer? So to wrap this all up, these are the 5 factors and steps that buyers actively go through in their process of buying a property. And that's the priority that they go through. Number 1 is location. Then they look at the budget. Then they identify the type of property and then niching down from there. So I hope this has been helpful as you look at your journey of relocating to Ottawa. Feel free to reach out. The link below in the description has all of my contact info. I'd be happy to help. Been doing this for 23 years, helped over 1,000 families. Also, I have a love it or leave it program, which means if we work together and the property I help you buy, you're not completely satisfied with it in the first 12 months of owning it, let me know and I will sell it for free. I want to de-risk the situation for you and make sure you are completely satisfied and happy in your home. I want to thank you for watching and we'll catch you on the next video.